Why, hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about invader etiquette. My take on it: there isn't really an etiquette for invaders because you're invading and trying to kill the host. But for example, buffing as the host and hitting the invader while they're buffing makes me irritated. Nothing against it or anything, no rules or anything. I'm invading your world, so you're free to do whatever you want, but it makes me irritated. Which means that if you do dumb stuff, I'm going to clip it and put it on the internet and laugh at you. Anyways, so I also did change my build. Previously I had more stats allocated to the physical attributes of strength and dexterity, and now I've put more points into faith, so I can throw the fireball you saw right there, which I'm not very good at yet because you usually have to free aim it, but it's something to learn. Now, what is this guy doing, you might ask? Well, he's trying to do this, where you step around someone who has a long attack animation and stab in the back. Remember, TTV did not do a good job of it, so he doesn't get the big backstab. I can't punch it very well with the scythe, so I'm going to swap off. Think about going to the claymore. It has a really long attack animation still, so I swapped to the cypherpoda, which is a really fast animation, and then I proceed to just blend with this guy. Rest in peace, mate. Good luck learning how to quick step in the future. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about with this video, mainly overall, is etiquette and stuff to do when there are two invaders in a world and two hosts. This can happen when the hosts are confident in their abilities, and they use an item called the Taunter's Tongue, which means that they can only have two people in their team in the world, and there get to be two invaders, and those are some very fun invasions. They are more common back in Dark Souls 3, but Elden Ring reduced the number of players that can be in any given world, so they're a lot less common. Which is sad, honestly. They're really fun. It's really fun to have co-op invaders when they play well. Now, we're going to talk about Tungsten Badger here. They're going to come into this world, and they don't really want to play the video game. They just want to watch someone else play the video game. Which is annoying for me because it feels like they're wasting my time by showing up. Because, as we said earlier, the main reason people use the Taunter's Tongue when there are two of them is they feel confident and they want a challenge. So me having to fight against two competent people is annoying. Additionally, if this invader's not attacking me, just kidding, I'm bad at speaking. If this invader's not attacking the enemies, I'm assuming they're just planning to attack me later. So I always have to be keeping an eye on them, which makes this basically a 1v3, which is really annoying to fight and really hard to win. So I'm just going to get rid of them because they're annoying me. Now, isn't that a bit harsh, you might say? Yes, it's very harsh. It's totally me just being irritated at them and not wanting to have to deal with them. Additionally, though, this is the Taunter's Tongue invasion. If I have an actual invader on my team, this gets a lot easier for me, and we get to have fun playing the game together as invaders. Now, spoiler warning, I do eventually win this invasion. I don't get another invader on my team, which is very sad because they're very fun, but I'm just going to skip ahead pretty soon to the part where I get to have an invasion with someone else on my team. Right on cue, let's go. So here, you can see me. I invaded a bit later, so my invader buddy is buffing up right now, healing up after fighting these two. You can see him buffing up in the background, and I was going to sneak around behind to try to attack them. And then we're going to have some nice, fun interplay between our two groups. What these normally boil down to is we each have our own 1v1s going on, like you can see here. And then each side is going to look to get a hit in on the other side to swing that advantage one way or the other. So like for example, I back up to heal. This rolled finger is going to chase my invader and I'm going to try to hit him. And then I'm going to hit him because he's trying to hit my friend. And you get to have these nice little dances where then the host comes in, tries to hit me. The invader comes in to knock him away. And then I go and hunt down my guy. Now, the one interesting dynamic with this is that the host and their friends cannot hit each other. But as we saw in the last clip, obviously, invaders can hit each other. So that leads to the host and the phantom being able to walk closer together and work together really easily. But the invaders have to have this nice little bubble of safety around each other, so they know that, hey, I'm not going to walk in there and accidentally one-shot you. I've had that happen before. It is the most annoying thing to happen in the game, where invaders walks in with their big nuke, hits you, and you get comboed to death by the invader who's supposed to be your friend. Friend is a generous term. It's supposed to be your ally in taking down the host in their finger. Either way, once one person falls, then you get this situation where you have two invaders and a host. And whoever has a better loadout for chasing people down generally does most of the chasing, while the other person funnels them back towards the guy who can chase, like so. We get to have a nice celebration. What is English? I might have to re-record that because I did syllable. I'm not going to record that. I want to go to bed. Anyways, level 60 build for the charity event. As you can see, 45 vigor with the Radagon Soar Seal, which gives plus 5 vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity. So I was able to take points out of strength and dexterity, and I think I took 1 point out of endurance and well, and just shoved them down to faith so I can throw fireballs now. I didn't see any fireball clips because I missed every single fireball today, but something I'm learning how to do, which is a good time. Anyways, hope you all have a great rest of your week. Weekend now? I guess it's the weekend now. It's the weekend. Have a great weekend.